some businesses may be considering building an in-house team, but what does an in-house team really look like for running ads successfully? You'll need at least the following roles. So a director of paid acquisition, media buyers, data analyst, probably a creative strategist, a copywriter, graphic designer, and potentially a video editor. So a few questions to consider when building your in-house team. Have you defined the team structure? So what are the position titles and salary ranges for the team you'll be building? And how many of those team members are going to be full-time, part-time, or contractors? So then, once you have all of that in place, you need to think about in what order you're actually going to be hiring these individuals. And then in those in-between times, until all of the roles are completely filled, how will you handle the unfulfilled roles?
So when is building an in-house team a good fit for your business? I think if you've been spending consistently $25K a month or more on agency fees and a significant amount more than that on ad spend, you're in a good position and able to afford good hires. I also think that if you already have a creative support team, a copywriter, video editor, etc., that's working on other marketing channels, they could probably handle the additional workload of ads while you find the key hires of a director of paid acquisition, media buyers, and a data analyst. The other thing is if your product is well tested, and by that I mean it is scaling consistently month over month for the past 6 months. I think if you've been consistently scaling, consistently not hitting roadblocks or walls, you're in a good position to believe in the long-term investment of an in-house team. And finally, on top of all these points, with all these points assumed, you may really want an in-house team because it helps build your work culture. It helps create the community of your workspace, even more so if you're a non-remote team where that whole area of your business is being currently delegated out. So when is building an in-house team not a fit for your business? Honestly, if you can't afford it. To really have an effective in-house team, you at the very least need to start with a director of paid acquisition or a VP of some sort, somebody very senior and experienced. And typically these roles are going to start at least $10K a month, and that's just the first hire. They will then need to manage and hire media buyers, a creative team, a data analyst, etc. So again, you need to be really honest with yourself. Can I afford this? The problems with this is people try to go cheap and cut corners. They end up trying to just hire a media buyer or somebody who's not experienced in leadership, and that person costs way more than if they had stuck with an agency. Way more. So again, you don't want to hire cheap and that person make mistakes. We're talking about your ad spend, which is many times more than the salary numbers you're going to be paying out, and therefore much higher risk. Secondly, and really probably most importantly, is if you haven't been scaling consistently, if your ad spend is very volatile, you're going up and down month over month, and you're constantly running into problems, that's a red flag for the longevity of advertising being a driver of revenue for your business. The solution may not be hiring an in-house team for your ads. The solution may be finding a new growth marketing channel for your business. And that's really a wrap on in-house teams, on whether they're right or wrong for your business.